videos left, so hopefully we can fly through this quick, right? So now we got throw into M, Natalie. Great job, Natalie, bringing it back. We got this situation here. Caroline holds it, which is great. To the winger. So now Caroline again. Okay, this is good right now. Look, we have all the team is backing up. They have all the players backed up in that one. Only one of the players in there. Natalie holds it well. Natalie, can we hit Maddie? Can we hit Caroline? Which is perfect. Natalie's making good decisions right now. Now look at Maddie. Look at Maddie. See now Caroline in that one. Can we hit Maddie? So Maddie can hit now Emmy. You see how Maddie is looking at Emmy? This is what we want right now. Natalie, good. Emily, good job tracking back in that one. So now that girl, you're playing with that girl right now, Caroline. So now if that's the case, can you hit Natalie, right? Can you hit Natalie? And then Natalie can hit Emily, or Natalie can switch it to Emmy, right? Because our target in this situation, when the whole team is shifting, is can we find Emmy, right? I want you guys finding Emmy, right? Instead, look, we're going to a hard ball on the wing. Remember, we have our holding mids that are one in connecting so that my wingers can receive the ball up the field. So my outside back's job is can we get it to the holding mids so that we can find that play, right? Especially when they sit back like that, right? Then there's a hard ball and we can control it, right? But we talked about this. We talked about all this, right? Ignore that message from my manager if you guys saw it. So let's go on the next one. Oh, perfect. We're on the second half. How about that? So we had a pretty successful first half. You know what? You guys should watch it all. You guys did pretty good and analyze the plays on your own, right? So now I want you to see this is mainly defensive shape. How when they get the ball, we coming out. Our reverse Nike's there, which is good, right? And now they shift. Well done, Lila with pressuring. Now Mari's underneath. Mel should be a little bit higher up. And now look, this is our reverse Nike sign. I want you to keep going with the shape because of that shape. They give the ball away, which is great. That's what we want. Well done, ladies. I'm gonna revise it quick so you guys can see it. Now we win the ball, and we play it to Mari by herself. Mari, instead of going forward because they have all the pressure there, can we move it? Well done, Mari. See, somebody gets it to Emily. Emmy gets it. Nah. Okay, so that's a mistake in there, right there, right? So now, ladies, we gotta be patient, right? So again, the good thing is, look at the shape, look at Mel, look at Mari, look at Lilia, look at Ali. Ali, well done. Mel, well done. We keeping our reverse Nike shine. Lilia's pushing up, and look, we pushing up together. Now my middle and my back, you guys are sleeping again, right? This is the shape that I want. I need you guys pushing up high, right? So now, look, Lilia's pressuring. Mari's the next one in line right now, which is great. Mari does a good job. Well, Mari wasn't that aggressive, but Lilia is doing all the pressure right now, which is cool, which is keeping them back. And now we keep our Nike sign shape. Now, Mel, I need you here. I don't need you that far back because I need Mari pushing up, Natalie pushing up, and my three guys in the back pushing up and down, ladies. All right. So because of that pressure, well done, Lilia. Boom, they give the ball away, which is what we want. Now, once they give the ball away, it's time for us to reset. They're keeping one player. They're backing with everybody up. So now our job is, well done, Mari checking in, Mari opening up, not trying to force it forward, especially Claire. I need you understanding that too. Actually, yeah, that's Mari. So we get it to Emmy. This is perfect, right? Emmy gets the ball in this one. Notice how they're shifting, and Ali right now is my target. Emmy, in that one, we only shifted once. Instead of going to Mel, I want you to dribble this way, cut it back, play it to Emily or to Mari, and then we switch and get it to Ali. Or in that one, look at Mari is open, right? My outside backs, right? We're missing that one, right? Can we hit Mari? Somebody can open up and take it to either my outside back pushing up the field right here or my winger, right? Instead, look, we're trying to play it to the winger, but look, there's no pressure on me, right? So can we hit it to the middle guy so that we can switch it and go the other way, right? But anyway, so I just want you to see that and notice that in that one, we gave the ball away way too easy, right? Especially when we dominated, right? So let's watch the next clip. So that's the play right after, right? So Mel gets the ball, plays it to Veronica, controls it under pressure well. Veronica in that one. Mistake, right? But thanks, that's the pass that you should have made, Veronica. Mari gets it, plays it to Natalie, which is great. Now I need my outside back pushing up, right? So Caroline gets it. And yes, Caroline, we got Natalie. Natalie back to Caroline. Caroline to Emily, which is great. This is good decision right now from my outside backs and my center middies right now based on the pressure. Emmy gets it. Emmy dribbles, dribble. There you go. Emmy goes on a deeper pass to Mel. Well done, Mari. I'll take that one. Now, Mari, that one, make a diagonal run, right? So, Mel, this is perfect, right? So, the only one we have in here is Mel in this case. You know what? Let me just walk the video from there, right? That way we can speed up since you guys are seeing good things, right? So, Mari in that one, Mari, look, you have no pressure in that one, Mari. So, ideally, I want you turning because of the pressure, not to play that ball one touch, because that means that the pressure was on them, right? That's what that pass was closer to Mel. You see, Mari in that one, recognize the pressure because I want you turning, and then when that girl bites Mari, you play that ball in between to Mel, right? But that's not a bad decision, Mari. Mel wins it, and now Mari in that one. Okay, Mel. So watch. So as you get the ball in that, and this goes for all my wingers, right? So as Mel gets the ball in there, I need Mari. This is your run. Cut across them. And Mel, if you see Mari making this run in front of the guy, play that ball in the space so that Mari can go 1v1, right? Or, look, or Mel, if you're going to take that space, that's why Mari went in center. You see how Mari was going to go that way and then she went center? Mel, if you're going to take that space, you got to take more space before you play that ball, right? Look, that one, too early, right? That's too early of a ball for what you did. If you're gonna take that space, you gotta allow Mari to make a run now and see what Veronica is doing, right? Instead, we played the ball too early for what you did, right? So again, what Mel did in there for all my wingers, right? What Mel did in that one was instead of keep dribbling at that angle and let Mari run in the space, right? She took her space. She took that space herself. If that's gonna happen, she had to dribble a little more before playing that ball, right? Anyway, that's why we make the mistake. So now, ball goes out. Good job, Mari trying to step. Right? It's good pressure by my holding. Look at Natalie's position, which is great. Well done, Natalie. Right? Again, look at this is great defending by my holding. You see how they come up in this one. Mel falls asleep. My strikers are out of the play. So my holding mates are the ones working, right? So as Mari steps to the ball, look, Natalie is right underneath Mari, which is what we want. And because of that, we win the ball, which is great. Well done, Natalie. Good job. And now in this one, Natalie, I know she has the path forward, which is good. Look at Mari pointing out to Ali. Yes, Mari, that's what we need. Natalie, can we get it to Veronica so we can get it to Ali? If you want to attack right now, ladies. If not, can we reset it, right? Now we get it to Veronica, which is good, right? The play is there, so that's a good decision by Natalie. But Veronica, what we're missing in here is that Mari was telling Natalie to go to Ali. So in that one, Veronica, look, there's 4 defenders in here, and look at Ali by herself. Veronica in that one, take the touch this way and play it that way, right? Or play it in between so that Ali can run into that one, right? Instead, we play it in between to Lilia. I mean, that's a great ball, okay? So that's a great ball for the goal. You know what? I'll take it, Veronica, right? So now look, Veronica, instead, she plays the ball in the space. Oh, Veronica, now I want to see something. So look, Veronica, I don't know if she's playing that ball to Mari or to Lilia. If you're playing it to Lilia, Veronica has an amazing ball. Say recognizing Lilia's space and run and playing that ball in between, which is a great ball. But if Veronica was trying to play Mari in the space, that's not a good ball, Veronica. But if you were trying to play Lilia in the space, you know what? That's the best play you guys could have made. Right? Well done. That's a great run by Lilia. Good ball by Veronica. Lilia does her thing and she scores, right? So now again, the positive moments in here. It's look, Mari recognizing Mari getting the ball out of the back right now. Look, we get the ball out of pressure. Veronica, can you play it to 1 touch back, right? So in that one or 2 touches, right? Control it and play it back. Now Mari's holding it quick enough, holding it long enough so we can play Natalie. In that one, Caroline, when you're pushing up a little bit more, but Caroline gets it, which is great. Look at Natalie's in a good spot. Caroline plays Natalie, well done. Natalie plays it back to Caroline since she cannot play to Mari or to Emily. Emily opens up and switches it to Emmy, which is great right now. Look at the moment, the momentum, everything is good. Emmy, she sees the plays a deeper pass to Mari, well done. Mel wins it. Mel down takes the space, which is not a good decision. Again, we talked about the decisions that we could have made in that one, but then the defensive check, right? Well done, Mari, putting pressure in that one. And look, well done, Natalie, in the right spot. Natalie wins it. We go forward away. They're out of shape. Veronica plays a nice ball in between the spaces to Lilia, and then we score. That's a great play, but if we actually did that on purpose, that's great, right? Well done, ladies. All right, let's see the next clip because we're trying to fly through this one. Okay, so now in this one, we get the ball back in that one. Natalie gets it. We switch it to Caroline. Caroline dribbles in the space. Well done, Caroline. And now, see the moment we hold it. Well done, Caroline. See, good decision down. We'll bring it back to Emily. Emily, can we open up and switch it to Emily right away, right? Get it to Caroline. Caroline again to Emily. And Emily, can we open up and get it to Emily, right? But instead, Ali plays a good pass to Veronica. Veronica, can we open up and switch it to the other center midi, right? Instead, we try to go forward and we get the ball taken away. Okay, this is perfect, right? I think, ladies, this was the first clip that I was meant to show you. But this is good that we watch it after we review most of the videos, right? It's good. Why? Because we get in the ball, Emmy gets it, we move it around, right? Well done, Emmy. It's a great ball by my center midi. Now, Natalie, look how much space you have to go forward in that one. If they back up in that one, Natalie, take the space yourself and then play the winger. If not, that's a good decision too. Caroline has it. And that one, Caroline gets a ball. She holds it, holds it, holds it. Everybody shifting. Caroline brings it back. You see how everybody's shifting in this way? So now in that one, it's important that Emily, the angle that Emily's at, right? Based on the defender, Caroline, if you see the defender getting close to Emily, I want you to play Grace instead, right? But now Emily, in this one, you see Emmy, that's what we want. Again, Caroline is wide open, so your touch is not bad because Caroline is still there. So you played it to Caroline and you backed up right away. Well, that's good movement by Emily. Emily, in this one, I want you to open up and switch it right away, right? Instead, we play it to Ali. Ali, one good touch to Veronica. Veronica in that one. Instead of going deeper to Lilia, because I know you saw, well, actually, that's a good pass for Veronica, right? To Lilian deeper. Can we take a touch this way and play it to Mari and then switch it like we've done in multiple clips, right? In that one, play it to Lilia. Lilia's uncomfortable on the touch, right? I mean, that's a good touch, but the players are there, right? So in that one, Veronica, can we cut it and play it to the other center midi so that we can switch it, right? Okay. So I think based on what we did before, what we recognized before, we can actually see what happened in this one. Okay, this one is a throw-in, again, from the first half. Mari holds it, tries to turn, and look at the situation. It's a hard situation in this one, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about it quick. And then the defensive shape is decent, well done. Mari, Lilia, Mel, there you go, Mari, Veronica, well done. This is a good defensive shape. Okay, this is why I put this clip in. But then Veronica went too fast, went forward too quick, right? So now in this one, ideally, look, Mari wins the ball. In this one, Mari, can we play back to Emu? Can we play to Mari, right? Look, you have two guys on you. That's the easiest one, right? Stage started to turn. We couldn't get out of there and nothing. And then, I appreciate the effort now getting back. Not everything's going to be perfect at all times. And now look at our shape, right? So now we got Ali, we got Lilia, Mel pushing up. So now Mel and Mari have changed positions, right? So now Mel becomes the guy pressing. Lilia in that one, you should have been backing up this way. And then Ali, I think you should supposed to be around here, so you're good. And now look what happened, right? So now Lilia, I need you here, right? And Mel, you're right in the right spot. So Mari, in this one, if Mel takes your position, Mari, you should have been here, right? You shouldn't be just chasing this girl because that's Veronica's girl, right? So that we can keep our shape. Notice how our shape is not good enough because of this situation, right? So if Mel takes your space, Mari can just shift in this situation, right? Now look, my middle guy's shape is good, right? So Mari's where she's supposed to be, Natalie where she's supposed to be, and Veronica what she's supposed to be, right? So keeping that triangle in the middle. And look, Mari steps. Now Natalie, I need you here, Natalie. I need you getting closer to the space so that we can continue to keep the shape. Just in case if that ball gets there, Natalie, and she plays a one touch, look, she's free. So now in this one, Natalie, I want you shifting in this way so that we don't give that advantage, right? Now, this is good for Veronica because she's in the right spot. We win it, and now Veronica here. Ali started to backing up. Now, can we wait, ladies, right? Can we wait to go forward? Can we play Lilia? Can we play to Natalie? And then we can have more room to breathe, right? Instead of turning in there and going forward in the same spot where Maddie already ran, Mel already ran, they're tired, right? So can we get it here and reset the play, right? So those are moments where we can reset the play, right? Even if Mel got to the ball, it would have been a tough situation, right? Because of how much running we did defensively in that play. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut it there so we can work on the next videos.